Hi, this is 2025, near the end of 2025. We need to talk about AI. That's right, artificial intelligence. It's a good thing, right? Makes things so easy. You don't have to think. You can just plug it in and let what everybody else input make all decisions for you. What? Wait, that's right. AI is taking information from all the users who input information. Some of it is better than others, but it's all together. There are some things that AI is very good at. If I just wanted to know some little piece of information, or there's a piece of machine or technology I need some help with, it's fine. If I'm studying a language and I need to know maybe the use case of a word, it can work, it can help me. Here is the problem when it comes to language studies. When you are learning a new language, you can approach it very casual. You just like to learn a little bit as you go. Okay. Maybe you don't have a test or something you have to prepare for. You just do it because you like it. Fine. Something is better than nothing, right? Well, if that is what you want, you're okay. But the problem is if you actually want to learn the language quickly, or you need to use it in real life, there are things that it can hurt your progress. Here's the idea. The idea is if you approach your language learning with a strategy and you follow a proven method that has gains, returns, where you gain skills and you're able to use them, there is a path, and it will help to build, they say scaffold, you to a better place. Here is the danger. I have seen children in some classes I've helped to tutor and teach, and they were doing very good in their English learning. And then all of a sudden they start getting all of these AI tools, and I can hear the computer talking to them. When the AI is talking with the child, there are a few things that's very different. The level. The level is built in a certain way that maybe is smart if you know almost nothing about the language. But when you are building your language skills, there should be something that's pushing you to be better. And it can't just use random words. There should be a reason for the word choice, when it's used, how to make those connections. With a lot of the AI tools, it just talks with the children, and the children decide what it's going to talk about, and they ask questions, and then it focuses on that thing. Okay, fine. Your child wants to know about dinosaurs. It can talk to them about dinosaurs. No problem. But to get a well-rounded understanding, to be able to use a language, maybe you know the name of every bird or every fish, but how often in the real world will that help you? Maybe if you are doing a very special job, this is going to be awesome. But for everybody else, nobody cares. And let's say you arrive in a foreign city and you need to go from the airport. You need to take something like a Didi, a taxi, a Lyft, an Uber, a metro, to a hotel, a motel, a bed and breakfast, something. How do you communicate? Are you going to tell them the names of the birds that you've learned from your AI? I have even tried to use AI to learn some language. It can take you so far. Here's the difference. If you're very young and you're able to learn very fast, AI can help you, but it might take you in the wrong direction very quickly. And it's going to reinforce things that are not helping you to grow quickly, and you don't have a strategy or focus that is guiding you in the same way that somebody with language knowledge like a teacher or a tutor can really help you to do. Another one is, if I spend my time with the AI, I learn to talk the way the AI talks. It will actually train me. The same thing happens with your children. So in the examples I can give you, the children I've heard talking with the AI, the back and forth conversation isn't the way people speak. And the choice of words the AI uses is either much lower than the child's level, or sometimes they use a word that's very strange. It's not, maybe it's not wrong, but you never hear the word that the AI is choosing to use. And why would we want to waste time if it's doing this to help us supposedly grow in a language? So here is the warning. You can use AI as a tool. Use it to help you, to guide you, or to answer quick questions. But don't let it choose your path. Don't let it be your strategy to gain the language skills. And don't let your journey end with AI. At the end of the day, as much as I can get onto an app, I can do online training, I can talk to somebody on a smartphone, it's not going to replace eyeball to eyeball, in person, speaking with what we call a native speaker, somebody that is from the country that speaks the language you want to learn. It's very difficult to replace that. Not because technology is bad, but I'll give you an example. I have spoken to people through an app that does some voice training to try to help them. When I met a person at a coffee shop, in the space of less than 10 minutes, we accomplished more than months of going back and forth on a voice app. Why? Because in person, I'm able to hear the sound of their letters. I'm able to watch how they make the decisions and choices of which word to use. There's a lot of little things we can see in person. Can the AI do that? 2025, it is now almost September. The answer is no. AI can do some things, but remember, AI is made the way people have created it. It will have the same limitations. And as good as the AI can be, there are going to be some drawbacks. Am I telling you not to use AI? No. Please do what you feel like you need to do. But don't replace. If you have access to a teacher or a tutor, that is good. You don't want to replace that with AI. And also, if you have somebody that is taking you on a path that you are growing, it's a good strategy, it's a good method. If you start adding all of these other things, you lose your focus. There is a product that exists for English learners right now, and it's called Powered Up. Now, Powered Up has some good things, but if you look for the strategy or the path, it's a little messy. It goes all over. So it's going to talk about this over here and that over there, and it just mixes a lot of things. And if somebody stays with it long enough, it can work, but it's so much slower. Instead, there might be another strategy where maybe you learn things that connect together. The idea is when you're learning a language, it shouldn't be just memorizing words or gaining vocabulary. You need to learn how to use the words and when to use them. What connects with other things, so that you have a better understanding when and why you use the words you do. AI can do some things. It cannot replace this yet. So the children I have seen use AI did worse and had lower scores in our class because instead of using their brain and thinking and learning and doing the review for what we had spoken about, they decided to let the AI feed their brain, and it went a completely different way, and now it's taking them more time to catch up with their classmates. So if you care about your child's learning, be careful with the AI. Yes, something is better than having nothing, and it's good to have them speaking English. But don't rely so much on the AI that you hurt or slow down their growth. So I hope this is a good warm reminder for you of the importance of learning with a purpose, having a method or strategy in place.